Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. Getting started a few minutes earlier than expected, but it's good to have everybody here. Going to let everybody roll on in. It's always good to have everybody here. Y'all are truly the best. Hang on one second. I'm going to get started in just a minute, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms social media. 3D Boxing blog. Do join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Also, do become a member. When you become a member, you get all VIP perks. I'm going to pin it in the chat in just a minute. You get the members only live stream. You get the long-term parlay. You get all of the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. That is pinned in the chat. Hang on. I'm gonna. All right, do become a member. Do consider becoming a member today. It was always appreciated. Become a Patreon, become a member, all that good stuff. $5 a month. $5 a month gets you all the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just to put this out there, I gave you guys 4 parlays last week. All 4 of them hit. The week before that, I gave you 4 parlays. All 4 of them hit. There's one lock of the week that is live now. I would get in on that. We're gonna work on some more parlays. We're gonna get you guys some more stuff. We do have one lock of the week out. If you want to see the lock of the week, which it's plus 180. I'm in the wrong one. We're gonna come up with a lock. I did not put the lock in the parlay yet. If you guys want to learn long-term parlay, you got to become a member. If you want a long-term parlay for the month, we got. Let's start with that. Let's start with a long-term. Let's start with a parlay for this month. All right. I did one with Johnny. I got to pull that tape and see exactly what that was. Let's take a look. We got enough stuff up there now. Hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. What moving's in the house. What up, moving? It's good to have you here. Let's work on a parlay here. Let's work on something here. We got the beginning of something here. Let me see what we got. We got Lauder on the money line. Ramos, Jayat Pattaya by KO. How do we feel about this parlay right here? How do we feel about this, guys? Ramos, Apataya, Laura over on O'Shaquie Foster and Fulton. How do we feel about this? We got the over on O'Shaquie Foster. We got the over on O'Shaquie Foster and Fulton. We got Laura. We got Jayat Pattaya by stoppage. Jesus Ramos on the money line. This looks pretty good to me. I like this a lot. We can work with this. This to me is very, very workable. This is very workable. I like this a lot right here. Jesus Ramos, Apataya by KO, Lauda, and over on Shaki and Fulton. This looks good to me. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you like this. I don't even know what about this would be risky. I guess the riskiest bet here would be O'Shaquie and Fulton. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that parlay. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys don't like that. Jai Roach. The only thing I don't like the price on King Ty. I don't love the price on Frank. He's been inactive. Bartholomew's a real guy. He'll probably win. This will probably hit. This is a good parlay. I don't love the price on Frank. What, Gary? Do you have any pick for Thursday cards? I don't have anything in my book for Thursday's cards. Let me post this first. Let me post this. I'm gonna share this. Over 10.5. Fulton and Foster. Was it minus 150? Minus 145. Publish it. All right. All right, let's get started, y'all. Let's get. So you're asking me about the Zarate card. This is on Thursday. Hang on. I don't have anything on my book. Hang on. Let me share with you guys what I got. Oh, I do have this on my card. They just added this. Junior Zarate. I mean, these. Oof, God dang, this is no. I mean, I haven't even looked at this Japanese card. I mean, it's in Thailand, right? It's CP Freshmart. I mean, CP Freshmart is usually always a safe bet. I'm not gonna have time to get to this now. Unfortunately, I'm already deep into the tape on Forster. I didn't even know about this card until right now. That's my bad, y'all. That's my bad. That's CP Freshmart. I don't know why I don't understand why in Thailand they have these other names. I don't get it. But that's not got CP Freshmart. He's 35. Typically in any world class fight, CP Freshmart by decision is a good bet. Do I have a prop? That's probably a good bet, but I don't know. I don't know about his opponent. I don't really know too much about Junior Zarate. I'm not gonna have much for you on this, guys. That's my bad. I didn't even know about this card until right now, or a little earlier when someone was asking me about it, and it wasn't on my book. That's my bad, guys. What's the 5-star lock parlay this week? I'm in a hole. Gotta make bread. Ryan, take Lotta and here. You can take the lock I just gave everyone, or you can do this. I want to get you guys some plus money. Go back, watch my show yesterday with Johnny. We got like a plus 180 parlay. Here's what I want you to do though, Hong. Take Oshaki at minus 105 and Laura at minus 550. That's a plus 130 parlay. This is going to hit for you. Oshaki and Laura at plus 130. This will hit for you. Take this. All right. Plus 130, 2-leg parlay. So Baz Mashoud, I like Peter McGrail. Peter McGrail by points is probably a good bet. I like Peter McGrail a lot. I'm going to get to the tape on this next. I'm finishing up on Oshaki. It's been 2 years since Peter McGrail got iced by Jericho Quinn. And he's looked really good up until his last fight. Sebastian Mashad, he beat Liam Davies. Did he, though? I'm going to get to the table. I like Peter McGrail. I like the fight to go the distance, for sure. 100% I like that fight to go the distance. Do I have a prop on it? I don't. I think I might like McGrail in this. I think if you're looking for a plus money bet, look, to me, I'd rather bet Forster at minus 105 than McGrail at plus 150. But there's value in this bet. I think I like McGrail in this fight. I'm gonna get to the tape on this after I do Forster, but I think this is a decent fight to bet. I think this is absolutely a decent fight to bet. I'm just so you guys know, I think I'm laying off the Frank Martin fight altogether. Frank Martin is probably going to win the fight. I just don't like the price of it, and he might knock him out. He might go the distance. I'm probably going to lay off the Frank Martin fight. I'm probably going to do this fight next. Now I'll get to 1 or 2 more fights this weekend. I'm going to try to get you guys as much content as I can, but I think I like Peter McGrail in this fight. I did the tape. I'm on Oshaki. There you go. There you go. The tape never lies. The tape never lies. Shabazz is way quicker than McGrail. I know. Did Shabazz? Okay, I'm with you, and I haven't gotten to the tape yet. I have not gotten to the tape yet. But the Shabazz look. Did his speed when he's fighting Liam Davies? Did his speed really pay dividends? Was he just, was he just outclassing him and blowing him away with his speed? His speed was way more than he can handle. You know what I'm saying? And McGrail's faster than Liam Davies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you. He's way quicker, 100%. It didn't really translate in the Liam Davies fight. I like Masad Counter City. I'll get to the tape. I'm not 100%. Like I said, I'd rather you guys take Forster at minus 105. Then take McGrail. But if you're asking me who I would bet on that fight, I'd probably roll the dice a little bit on McGrail there. Oh, what up, Addy? What up, my dude? What up, Addy? The distance and the over is looking good in the McGrail fight. The distance and the over is looking good in the McGrail fight. Yeah, if you guys can get that, definitely take the over. That thing is, if that was scheduled for 100 rounds, it would go 100 rounds, right? Like, no one's getting knocked out in that fight. Although, like I said, 2 years ago, McGrail got iced by Jericho Quinn. I was at that fight too. And then after the fight, Eddie was like, he was fighting so well. He was fighting so well until he got knocked out. It's like, guy, Jericho Quinn wasn't there to win a decision, bro. Bro, it's a fight. Like, and this is what frustrates me about Eddie Hearn, is that he takes these British guys who aren't hyper athletic, who have good skills, who know how to fight, but they're fighting in a style that is well suited for the amateurs. This is a pro. If I get a hyper athlete in there, that hyper athlete from Cuba or the United States is going to outbox him. It's going to out athletic him. He's going to out twitch him. He's going to be able to hit you. You're going to throw and he's going to be able to counter you. If I put him in the ring with a Mexican, that Mexican's going to get in his grill and break every rib he has, right? So when you put him in the ring, when he puts one of his British prospects in the ring, and I've told him not to put his fighters in the ring with Texas fighters, which is to say, Mexican-American fighters. I've told him not to do this. When you have a British fighter who's a skilled fighter and he can box off the back foot and he can circle and he can use his jab and he's looking to score points, that's good. When I have a fighter from Mexico who's looking to get in there and looking to beat you up and looking to get a stoppage and looking to break your ribs, who's going to win that fight? And that's my point. Eddie just doesn't get that, right? Like, yes, it's the sport of hit and not get hit. If I break every one of your ribs, you can't hit me, right? Eddie doesn't get that, right? He still likes these British guys who aren't very athletic or, they're not like super athletic, boxing on the outside, trying to score points. You're trying to score points. I'm trying to win a fight. Who's going to win the fight? It's not the amateurs anymore, guys. McGrail may get caught coming in. McGrail doesn't really come in like that. I'll get to the tape, though. I'll get to the tape. Gary, you like Tia over? No. Shakur. I haven't seen. I haven't even looked at the odds on that yet. I'm psyched for this fight. January 31st. I don't have it on my book yet. What? Nope, they don't have it on. They don't have it. Let me check pro boxing odds on this. There it is. Let me show you what I got on my book. I got Shakur on FanDuel at minus 350. I think that's a good bet. The other bet I obviously like it is Shakur by decision at minus 200. Fight to go the distance minus 460. I like Shakur by decision. I probably wouldn't risk it. I might. Yeah, Shakur by decision at minus 200 is a really, really good bet. Really, really good bet. I would take that in a real way. Shakur by decision. I'd get in on that. What about the knockout versus Zarate? I don't know much about Junior Zarate. I know CP Freshmart, knockout Freshmart is by decisions usually a good bet. Junior Zarate is 36 years old, out of Argentina. That tells me he's going to be tough as hell. It ain't going to be an easy fight. I don't think he's ever fought out of Argentina. I just don't know much about him. I think, and I'm not going to get to the tape on this. I'm not betting on this fight because I don't know anything about Junior Zarate. 36-year-old Argentinian fighter who's never fought out of Argentina, 26-5, 9 knockouts. The best bet here, if you say you got to make a bet, the over. The fight goes over. Just take the over. The fight's going to go over. This guy's only got 9. He's only got 9 knockout wins. In 31 fights, he's only got 9 knockouts. How many does CP Freshmart have? Knockout Freshmart doesn't get knockouts against real fighters. He gets them against low. He's got 11 knockouts in his 28 wins, and he's been knocked out once. He got knocked out by Oscar Caiazzo. Everyone gets knocked out by Oscar Caiazzo. What's crazy, though, is Zarate at 5'2" is going to have a 2-inch height advantage. That's wild. Jericho didn't even mean to knock him out with that punch. That was like my favorite fight ever. I was at that fight. That was in Arizona. That was on a Bam. That was on I think it's Bam and Sonny Edwards. I was there with Bam. That was awesome. Sabah's quicker, but fight on the back foot all day. Yeah, that is interesting. That's the poll question of the day. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Who wins? How do you spell Masoud? Let me look this up. Masoud. All right. You guys vote in the poll real quick. The poll is live. The poll is live. The poll is live. I got to take a leak in a real way. I'll be right back. All right. Fulton is a PBC fighter fighting on a PBC card. Forster is a Texas fighter fighting in Texas. Meantime, betting the over is the only safe bet for me. I love the over in a real way. I love the over. Yes, sir, Bob. Only Shakur can fight those type Mexicans. Yeah, because Shakur can fight. This is a common misconception with Shakur, that Shakur's off the back foot the whole night. It's not true. It's not true. It's not. He's not always off the back foot. People got Shakur messed up. Like he's running the whole fight. He's not. He's pulling back, but he's coming forward, coming forward, coming forward. Go watch the tape with Hanahoshin. Go watch the fight with the last fight with why can't I think? Zepeda. He's coming forward. This idea that he's off the back foot, running. It's not true. I love the distance on Shakur Tio parlay. Not the greatest odds. Yeah, but it's a parlay piece. You know what I'm saying, Manny? It's a parlay piece. Aristide Lara for sure beats Johan Gonzalez. You guys know what I think of Aristide Lara. I think Aristide Lara, not saying he had one of the best careers ever, is one of the best boxers ever. Like, he's so good. He is so good. Yes, I think Lara definitely beats Johan Gonzalez in a real way, too. Great breakdown. Thank you. Thank you. The fight is in Thailand. Take the tie. Probably. And he doesn't get knocked out. And probably take the over. My bet is take the over on that fight. I didn't watch the tape on Junior Zarate, so I don't know. I don't really even know who the hell Junior Zarate is. I know the name only. Frank's opponent, he's old. Yeah, King Ty, he's old. Frank should win the fight. Frank should win. He's old, and he's always been inactive, and he's not as skilled as Frank. The last part, I don't know. Francis is good. Francis is good. He's a two-division world champion. Like, he's good. Frank should win. If I had to bet my money on who would win, I would take Frank clearly. I just go minus 700, minus 750. To me, it's not worth it. Like, I'd much rather bet on Lara at minus 550 than Frank at minus 700, 750, whatever you're getting him at. What do you think about Lara and his new opponent? I think Lara wins easily. I like Lara by stoppage now. Lara by stoppage, I think, is a good bet. You dig? I've been trying not to do too much, but Lara is nice. He is. He's old. He's that's it. Lara is great. Lara is an all-time great fighter. Like if I could make a list of the top 20 best fighters I've seen, not best careers, just the best fighters I've seen, Laura's on that list. I'd be trying to. I'll glaze Laura. You don't want to glaze Laura? I'll do it for you, Jeff. I'll glaze Laura. McGrail is their Olympic guy before he got KO'd. Who was they put McGrail? Yeah, McGrail in the Olympic was the guy they were pushing. He was. I never really saw it. Eddie loved him because he's exactly what an Eddie Hearn fighter is. And an Eddie Hearn fighter is going to dominate the domestic scene, and then he's going to step up and he's going to fight, a black fighter from Detroit or Philly or wherever Jericho Quinn's from. Or he's going to fight a Mexican fighter from Mexico or from Texas, and he's going to get beat up, and that's the end of it. Mashad got some slickness to his game. I like Mashad. I'm guessing you guys like Mashad. I'm guessing Mashad's going to win this poll. I'm not so sure about that, guys. But we'll get to the tape for sure in a real way. King Ty, the issue is Martin has struggled with decent fighters. Hatnow would have beat him if he would have took a knee in the 12th. Huh? Facts. Jericho Quinn, right? He's from Detroit, I think, or one of the Michigan somewhere. Yeah, he's from the Detroit area. But that's what I'm saying. Like when Eddie Hearn puts his fighter in the ring with a guy at a high level, he's going to lose. Right? He can dominate the domestic scene. He can beat other slow British fighters who fight like that. I'm trying to remember how I scored the fight. I thought he was losing, and then he got the knockdown. I think I had him winning 114. The judges all had it 114, 113 Martin, right? I think I had it 114, 113 Martin. I'm trying to remember. I remember the knockdown in the last round being the difference on my scorecard. So I had to have had it 114, 113 Martin. A lot of people think that. Who's your fighter of the year? Bam Rodriguez, right? Are we with that? Bam Rodriguez is fighter of the year? I guess Crawford, but I don't like giving it to a guy who's only fought once. I mean, so the fight of the year, the performance of the year, the performance of the year, we'll say, is definitely Crawford. That was a masterpiece, man. But he's only fought once. I like to give the fighter of the year to Bam Rodriguez. Same thing with Coe and many others. Gary Coley. 114, 113 was fair, if that's what I think that's what it was. I'm trying to remember. I also had a draw even with the knockdown. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, questions. I'm going to try to do a later show today. I do have my Nets game tonight, so I'm going to watch that. But I'm going to go live probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in between that time on the East Coast. I'm going to try to go live then. Then I'm going to watch my net game, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll do one show tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 shows today. Crawford is like prime LeBron. You can give either guy. Cannoli. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. What's the matter, baby? Cannoli. What are you barking at? Crawford is like prime LeBron. You can give either guy the MVP multiple years, but what fun is that? Yeah, I agree. It does, he's making now it's like Joker, right? You should give Joker the MVP every year. But I get what you're saying. Lamont about to stop. I'm betting on Lamont now. I've switched the stoppage. I can't see the stoppage. He's been in with hitters, like real hitters. But I said the same thing about Jack Catterall. Y'all, and I think Jeb might have been one of them. Y'all guys were trying to sell me that Catterall was going to get the stop. I was like, yeah, maybe. There's a 0% chance I'm betting on that though. Like I get. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm not betting on it though. I'm just taking Lamont on the money line. Garrett, you think Bozy? I was just thinking this. I was thinking about this literally last night. Yeah, I do. He would get my vote. I don't know if they're going to vote for him, Boots, Fulton, Brady, Catterall. Yeah, I would say so. I would say it's Boots. It's Bozy. I would say it's Bozy wins. Yeah. I doubt Bartholomew beats Frank, but I ain't putting money on him at that price. That's how I feel. It's gonna be he's gonna get with a body shot. He's a good body puncher. Lamont Roach is a good body puncher. Inoue fighter of really? He got knocked down by Cardenas. I ain't got him. I ain't getting Inoue as my fighter of the year. We'll do a poll on this probably tomorrow. So I literally had a dream 2 nights ago that Roach wins late by body shots. There you go, guys. Roach by stoppage. What's it paying? Roach by stoppage. Roach by stoppage is plus 500. You guys may want to get in on that. I will definitely one of those that try to convince you of that Catterall KO. Yeah, I think you. Yeah, that sounds. I think so. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up in just a minute. Appreciate everyone coming by. Let me know if you guys have any. I'm gonna check my poll. Guys, vote in the poll, and then I'm gonna end this in just a minute. But let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Let me address them now. I want to thank you guys again for getting me over to 3,000 subs mark. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be going. It's plus 500. Should be paying more, but I think they understand the likelihood. But everyone's telling me they're going to get in on it. Roach by decision ain't plus money, sadly. Yeah, I know. Because I think Roach by decision is the obvious bet, but Junior Zarate. I got Junior Zarate on my brain. Jab at 79. They're all telling me. They're all speaking this into existence. Hey, it's Mikey from Melbourne. What's up, Mike from Melbourne? I'm about to wrap the show now, but I'll be going live later tonight as well. Appreciate you guys. Me and Real just got tickets to Cruz versus Muay Thai near ringside. Bad part if they haven't announced the undercard. Shout out to you guys. Shout out. Where's the fight? It's in LA? Where's the fight? Let me check my poll real quick and I'm gonna end this. Oh wow. No. Someone else has got to vote in this poll. We can't end the poll like this. The poll is a tie. Someone need to vote in this poll. In a real way, too. We got a tie in this poll. Guys, someone vote in the poll. Oh, it's in Vegas. At the Fontainebleau. I may go to this too. You know what? I may go to this, guys. I may meet y'all there. I may meet y'all there in a real way too. I may meet y'all there. Yeah, Fontainebleau. I may go to this fight. I may meet. We may have a little 3D boxing meetup at this fight. It looks like it's. I've been there. I went there for the heavyweights. I was there for I forget, but I was there too. I may meet y'all there. We may do this. Who knows? Pitbull not looking in shape, so I'm wondering what's going on there. I've never seen him look so sloppy in that body, or am I tripping? No, Pitbull's not, am I bugging? Pitbull's always been a little loose in the midsection, right? I've never. I think he's always a little loose in the midsection, and that doesn't always mean you're not in shape. That's just the way God made you. Someone came in and voted for. I am still all right. I can't go on forever. I got to end this poll, guys. The poll's gonna end in a tie if no one else votes. I need one more person to vote, break this tie, unless they vote for a draw. But I gotta end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, ending the poll in 4, ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Bing, 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 ending the poll. And McGrail wins just barely. Just barely. He's got 10 votes to 9 votes, and then a bunch of you guys voted for a draw too. McGrail wins. I know you got industry connections, so it might not matter, but for what it's worth, the tickets are cheap. Yeah. I may go to this fight. Shout out to y'all. All right, I'm gonna end this December 3rd, 2025. If you guys have no additional questions, if you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, or super chats, leave them now. Become a member. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. The membership is pinned in the chat. Make sure to do that. But it is December 3rd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.